love, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Shayla, and in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys things that girls wish that guys knew, and just me being a female. I think I can speak for this. And low key, I'm going to be giving you guys the scoop on just things that, like I said, girls wish that guys knew. And I have 15 of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in and get started. So, number one, girls actually like your pictures a whole lot more when you are smiling and showing those pearly whites. Sometimes you guys overthink it and you think it makes you look however you think it makes you look, but you still look cool, you still look fine, and you look happy, which is always attractive. So smile a whole lot more in your pictures because we actually like it. Number two is wearing too much cologne is a total 100,000% turn off, and we hate it. If we can smell you before we see you, it is so unattractive. And I don't care if you look like the hottest man on earth, if you are wearing too much cologne, it's awful. It's almost equivalent to having a very intense workout and then you don't shower 2 days after that. Like, that's how bad it is. And you will never ever hear a female say, "Oh my gosh, I like it so much when he wears so much cologne." Like, you're never gonna hear that. So don't overdo it, and just, smell good, but don't overdo it. Okay, number three is going to be that we like it when you guys compliment us and call us beautiful or gorgeous, and that's all fine, but we actually love when the compliments are more personal. And it's like, okay, what do you mean by that? So an example of that would be, like, you work all day long and you still find time to go visit your grandmother after work every single day. You're so kind and considerate, and it's just a beautiful quality that you have, and I love that so much about you. And it's like, "Aw, you do?" So, like, compliments like that are more personal, but that doesn't mean you should stop complimenting us and calling us beautiful and all this about our appearance, because it actually does show that you are paying attention to our appearance. So we actually just love those a whole lot more when they're personal. Okay, so number four, watching a guy play with a kid or with babies can just make our hearts instantly melt. And it doesn't mean that when we're watching you, like, having fun and playing with kids and, holding a baby and stuff like that, in our minds we're thinking like, "Oh my gosh, I want to have his baby right now. And if we have a child, this is what he's going to be doing." Sometimes, like, I'm not going to lie, maybe females might think like that, but it's just something so charming about a guy just bringing out their inner Peter Pan and, having fun and being goofy, that is just very attractive, and we actually like it a whole lot. So number five is another way that can instantly melt our hearts and honestly change our minds about you, is when a guy shows kindness, compassion, and consideration for others. And I'm going to give you guys an example of that. I actually have a friend who told me that a while ago there was a guy who was trying to pursue her, and she wasn't really attracted to him like that, and she only saw him as a friend. But she said that she had ran into him, I think she was like at the grocery store, and they were outside of the store and they were talking, having conversation. And there was an older woman who came out of the grocery store, and her groceries had fell through the bag. And her friend that she was talking to, he respectfully, said like, hold on a sec, I'm gonna go help her. And without even thinking, he just went over there, helped the woman, went inside the store, got this woman bags to double bag her groceries, helped this woman get her groceries to the car. And she told me that at that moment, her perspective of him completely did a 180, and she became very attracted to him because of that quality that he showed her that day. And they started dating, and guess what? They're married till this day. So kindness, compassion, consideration for others, we absolutely love that. So that's something to keep in mind. See, I told you I'm giving you guys the scoop. I'm giving you guys our secrets. That's what I'm doing right now. Number six We all know that females, we can be very sensitive and also very emotional. I mean, that's no secret, it's no lie, but sometimes we just need to emotionally vent and unload, and we want you guys to just be there, not to fix the problem or the situation that we're talking to you about. We actually just want you to be there to listen. If you can just be there for us, pay attention to what we're saying, and at the end of it, just give us a hug. That's really as simple as it can get, and that's what we really want. Okay. Number 7 is, guys, it's okay to call us and text us first. It does not make you look thirsty or desperate or eager. It actually shows us that you are wanting and willing to communicate with us, right? And it's also showing if you're thinking about us. So don't be afraid to call and text us first. And I know that sometimes, like on movies and TV shows, when the guy gets the girl's number, it's like, oh, I have to wait 3 days, or I have to wait a certain amount of hours to call her because I don't want to look desperate. People think I'm being thirsty, but like, forget all of that. It's not even like that. Call us and text us first, and I guarantee she will be so happy. Number 8. When a guy speaks highly about his mother, it is a sign of how well that you are going to treat us in the future. So, when you are talking out loud in conversation and you're mentioning things about your mom, make sure that they are always positive and respectful, because your mother is and I'm a mother too. So, your mother is the first woman that's in your life, and, us being your partner or mate or, spouse, we're never going to replace that. So make sure that you're always saying positive things, because if you're not, mentally we are taking notes and we are noticing that in the future it's probably not going to go so well. So speak highly about your mama. Okay, number 9. Girls hate it when guys play games to make them chase them. I don't know any female out there that is like, oh my gosh, I like it so much when he plays games because it makes me like him so much more. Like, they're never ever gonna say that. And if you think about it, guys, the game chase or tag or whatever, you have the person that is it, right? And then you have the people or person that the person that's it is trying to run after, chase, and get. And if you continually are chasing the persons or the person, and it just gets very tired, it gets frustrating, it gets annoying. And what happens, the person that's it is like, I don't want to play anymore, I'm gonna go play with someone else, I am going to find someone else. Okay, so playing games and not being straightforward with tact and respect, of course, is like the surefire way to help her move on to someone else. So don't ever play games in a relationship or starting off in a relationship. It's just gonna be like downhill from there. Just don't do it. Okay, number 10 is going to be, sometimes going out on dates, we want to pay for you, and usually they're not going to admit it, but we understand, like, sometimes you don't have like the expenses and sometimes you're broke and we want to pay, and if we offer, just know that it doesn't make us think any less of you. We actually just want to make it even, and we want to pay, and it's okay. Number 11 is that you guys don't have to like everything that we like. Be yourself. And honestly, we also find this very attractive because it opens our eyes to new things, exciting things, hopefully. It makes you different, it makes you unique, it makes you you. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't like everything that we like, because sometimes that can be kind of boring. So be yourself. Number 12. We like it when a guy is a little bit protective of us. And I said little bit. I'm not talking about being like creepy and weird. That means like you guys are always having us in the corner of your eye, right? And you're always making sure that we're warm and we're safe, and you're not going to just let anybody say anything to us. Like, you will be there to defend us, or if something goes disarray or wrong, like, you will be there. And we actually really, really do appreciate that, admire that, and we really do find it attractive, and we like it. Number 13 is, don't ever be obnoxious and obviously showing off in front of us to impress us, because it's annoying and also it's kind of overwhelming. So I mean, if you're good at something, you can definitely impress us by, showing us or teaching us whatever skill or whatever you like to do. But don't show off and don't be obnoxious and annoying about it. And especially don't put others down while you're doing it because we definitely do not like that. So, number 14 is we like wearing your guys' clothes. And myself, just being married, I still wear my husband's clothes. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's like, it's just comfortable. And there's just this saying, I guess, that goes around that if you go on a date and then you give a girl your jacket, like, don't expect to get it back because she'll end up keeping it. And that's kind of how it is. I don't know. We love wearing your guys' clothes. Number 15, last but not least, is we definitely love gifts. I mean, who doesn't like a gift? But we like it a whole lot more when it's actually meaningful and it's more personal. An example of that were to be if you write her a song, if you sing for her, you buy her her favorite candies and you put in a little bag. If, your girl is working overtime to afford to go on a trip to Hawaii because it's somewhere she's always wanted to go when she was a kid, buy her tickets for you guys to go. Stuff like that, it means something. So that is the 15 that I think that girls in general just wish that guys knew and would take into consideration. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and my Instagram is going to be down below in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, bye you guys.